Hey my sunshines, what's up? It's your girl SequoyahMatoaka coming through with another video, a quick little video, not that quick, like 26 minutes, but coming through with a quick little video showing you behind the scenes of how I do my nails, making my girls look fabulous. So in today's video, y'all, this is a slight Halloween sculpted set, y'all. Yes, sculpted. No, I don't really do sculpted, but this is my thing now. Sculpted nails is my thing. I don't think I'm gonna be using tips anymore. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I'm gonna be doing a Halloween sculpted set. So make sure you continue to keep watching. If you do love this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video because you never know who this video is going to bless. You know what I'm saying? All products that I'm using in this video, even the forms on my website. So yeah, just keep watching, stay tuned, and I'm explaining to y'all what's going on. I'm explaining to y'all how I'm feeling because I don't know if you know, but I was man down. I don't know if I had COVID, but I've been feeling bad ever since last Monday, and I just been in here trying to heal myself to the point where I had to go to the emergency room. And you know, I'm feeling bad. I'm 70%. You know, I can't really walk around too much without still wheezing and having shortness of breath. But I'm better. You know what I'm saying? I'm not where I was because y'all, I felt like I was about to die. Like I had so much chest pains. I felt like I had 50 plus bricks just on my chest. I couldn't breathe. I was sweating profuse. Ooh, y'all. Ooh, I'll talk to y'all about that later. Okay. So just keep watching. Like I say, just don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And make sure you follow me on all my social medias, especially on TikTok, y'all. Come follow me on TikTok because that's the platform that I go live, and that's the platform where I'm actually able to teach you. So keep watching. So all I'm doing now is just applying the forms, and when you take the form off of the sticker, there is a sticky piece on the back. I keep forgetting to show y'all. I keep meaning to show y'all, but there's a little sticky piece on the back, and what you do is you take that sticky piece and you put it in the center. That way your nail foam will be a little bit sturdier. I will show y'all how to do the nail foam. That way you guys can see how to actually do it. But yeah, this set was it was a struggle, y'all. It was a struggle. I was struggling when I did this set. When I woke up, I didn't feel good doing the nail set, but my client's response let me know that she really wanted her nails done, so I didn't cancel her appointment and I allowed her to come. Let me tell y'all about what's going on, what I just did. So what I just did just now was I primed her nails. And I use no lift primer. So this is how I'm going to do my forms going forward because I feel like this is very convenient for me. So what I did was I primed it, and then I'm going in with my thin layer of clear acrylic on her natural nails only to give it a protection. Okay. If you know, when I do tips, this is the same thing that I do when I do tips as well. The only difference is there's no tip. So now I'm just applying it to the entire nail. So because her set was red bottoms, instead of me applying it, instead of me building the nail with clear, I decided to build the nail with red. And this is called Celebration. This is a part of our Juneteenth collection. So I decided to build it with red. That way the bottom of her nails will be red bottoms. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like in order for you to do the forms, you have to have control of your powder. You see that? You see how I'm able to control my powder? If you don't have control of your powder, or if you don't have your liquid to powder ratio down pat, I don't recommend using forms. I recommend you continuously try to use, you continuously using your tips to get it together. Once you've mastered your liquid to powder ratio, once you've mastered controlling your powders, and I recommend everybody in the entire nail world use forms, y'all. It's so easier. It's so convenient. You don't have to worry about shaping, cutting, and ooh, child. As you can see, acrylic on down, shaping it as I go. And child, that's just how easy it is. It don't get no easier than that. And you can do whatever designs it is that you want to do once you build the foundation. Once you build that small foundation with the clear or whatever color you want to use, then build your nail. And then you'll see it on my thumb what I mean when I say you can create any designs you want. This was my second set that I did using forms. And y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm not going back to nail tips. I'm not as much stronger, as much sturdier, and as much better for your client's nails. My client's nails is going to last way longer than, I feel like my client's nails are going to last way longer than the 4 to 5 weeks that they've been coming. Oh, child, what am I doing? But yeah, y'all, listen. Get your liquid to powder ratio down pat so that you can be out here forming it out, okay? Okay. Alright, so let me tell y'all about this set and how I was feeling when I was doing this set. So I don't know if you guys know, but I was under the weather, like really, really under the weather. And like I said, I woke up and I was feeling bad, and I had already told my client prior, that I was feeling bad and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make her appointment. Her appointment was Friday. Well, Friday morning I woke up and I wasn't feeling my best. I wasn't 100%, I was about a 70%, and my client, her response, for me, I felt like her response was, she really wanted her nails done. Mind you, I knew that if I had say, hey, I needed to cancel your appointment, she would have been completely okay with that, okay? This particular client, I love her. I really, really, really love and honor our client, our friendship that we have, because we do have a friendship. And I just didn't want to disappoint her. And I kind of felt like, I had this in the bag. I was able to do her nails. I'm doing forms. This shit will be easy. Child, it turned into 3 hours set, okay? She came in and she got a soak off. And the soak off, y'all, it took an hour. So that's how I knew I was struggling. I knew I was struggling because the soak off took an hour. And then as I was doing her nails, y'all, I was sweating profusely and I didn't have any gloves. So I kept telling her, girl, I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know why I'm sick. I've been sick since Monday or whatever. She kept saying, she brought me medicine and, she did her part, as a client. She did, bring me things to help me heal. But I just was like, girl, please, when you leave out of here, go home and make sure you take care of your body, because I don't know what I have. And I was literally pouring down in sweat, y'all. I was literally pouring down in sweat to that point where I was like, girl, if you wasn't who you was, girl, I was gonna be like, right, you cannot, this appointment have to be over. Let me just give you your money back or something. Because, child, it was really a struggle. It was really, really a struggle. I don't know if I had COVID. I don't know if I had the flu. I just feel like, by the time I went to the doctor, they tested me for COVID. They tested me for the flu. And, of course, it came back negative. But, y'all, I felt like my chest was caving in, y'all. I felt completely horrible, okay? Do you see how I can't see nothing now because it's gone. So, this black that I'm using, y'all, is called, I'm not sure if it's called Freedom. It's called Freedom. It's not Bad Elf. We do have 2 blacks. We have a Bad Elf and then we have a Freedom. So this is called Freedom, which is a part of our Juneteenth collection. And my client also brought me in some stickers, some water decals that she purchased from Etsy. So you'll see me applying those in a minute or however. And whenever you're applying water decals, y'all, it's super easy. It's super easy. The first time I did her nails with the water decal, it was a struggle. But the second time I did it, I saw how I made the mistake the first time, and I fixed it. So as you can see, this is the water decal. I already placed it in the water, and then the top layer just comes off, and then all you do is just stick it on the nail. You can stick it on the nail using the directions from the water decal. And this is another water decal, and then you will see me applying another water decal on the nails. But yeah, the set came out. It turned out very pretty because this is Chucky, and then, well, this is the bride of Chucky, and then the ring finger that you'll see that I put down is going to be Chucky. But because I put that black in the background and then I encapsulated with our glossy clear, it made it look like Chucky and the bride of Chucky was peeking through the dark. Y'all, that shit looks so right. I can't wait for y'all to see the finished design. But it really looked like Chucky and the bride of Chucky was just peeking through through the dark, like, oh, I'm gonna get you. It was really dope. So what I'm doing now, y'all, is I'm just encapsulating it using our glossy clear. Y'all, like I told y'all, I was really struggling, and I knew I was really struggling because, y'all, look at all of the bubbles that I have inside of on this nail. Once the nail completely hardened, some of the bubbles did dissolve, but some of the bubbles didn't dissolve. So whenever you're picking up your acrylic, this is why it is very important to make sure that you allow your acrylic to formulate, allow your acrylic to do what it has to do before applying it onto the nail, because if not, you're going to have so many bubbles and it's going to show through. I do have bubbles sometimes, but I never ever have this amount of bubbles. And I just feel like I had so many bubbles because I was struggling, y'all. I was ready to get through this. I was like, girl, I gotta get done. Like, that's all I kept thinking was, I have to get done. So it did have some bubbles. I did not like that, and I did give her a discount. Although she's been coming to me for 3 years, y'all. This client's been coming to me since I first came to Augusta. And yes, I gave her a discount. My sets are $125, and I gave she only paid $95. So I gave her a discount because I wasn't pleased with the fact that my nails had so much bubbles in it. So keep that in mind also, guys. If you're doing nails and you see that you made a mistake, compensate your client for your mistake. Do that. Whether you give them a free design, whether you give them a free blank set, whether you give them a discount, make sure that you're giving them something anytime that you see that you have a mistake, because they're going to value that and they're going to respect you more versus you just saying, or versus you just looking at the nails and seeing that there is a mistake or seeing that there's a flaw and ignoring it. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, just keep watching. I done did so much damn talking within the last few minutes, y'all, so just keep watching. I'm sorry, I don't know if y'all like that or what, but just keep watching. But nah, y'all can't keep watching because I really wanted to tell y'all about my hospital experience, okay? I really wanted to tell y'all about my hospital experience because I went to the emergency room Saturday night. I arrived to the emergency room Saturday night about it was about 9 o'clock. When I arrived, I had elevated pressure. When I arrived, I had a fever of 104. When I arrived, my heart rate was elevated as well, y'all. I literally felt like I was dying. That's how bad. You see this nail? Do y'all see how much bubbles is in that nail? That's not how your nail is supposed to look, y'all. You're never supposed to have that many bubbles. So because of that, it did clear up. But because it did have some bubbles showing after it dried, I did for this one. I went to the doctor, and the doctor started looking at my chart. They started looking at my, they took my blood, and they took some, they took my blood, and then they started running tests. And then y'all, the doctor came back and said, this is the first I'm telling anybody anything like this. The doctor came back, y'all, and she said that my white cells was extremely low. And then she told me that my D-dimer, which is your blood, that shows if you have any type of infections or anything, it was extremely high. My D-dimer was a 9.75 when it's supposed to be less than 0.5, y'all. So my blood levels showed that I had a viral infection. I'm gonna say that again. My blood work showed that I had a viral infection, y'all. And this lady tried to tell me that I had HIV, y'all. So imagine walking to the doctor, already feeling like you're about to, your life is over. And then the first thing that this lady tells you, and she was very, 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 very adamant about it, y'all. She basically tried to tell me that I had HIV, and she tested me for HIV that day in the hospital. So when I tell y'all, I was like literally dying on the inside. I was literally dying on the inside. So not only did she test me for HIV, when I told her, I knew I was good in that department, y'all. I got kids, I get tested, and I'm married. Ain't no HIV coming over here, okay? And I told her that, and she was very adamant. She tested me for blood clots. She didn't see any blood clots. So y'all, she came back and said, these were her exact words. She came back and said, Ms. Tisdale, I don't see any blood clots in your system. I have did all of the tests that I could do. There's nothing that I can do for you on our end. Now it's your responsibility to follow up with your primary care doctor, because the only thing that I can see that's wrong is cancer. Y'all, this lady told me that I had cancer. Not only did she tell me that I could be HIV positive, this lady turned around and told me that I could have cancer. So imagine laying in the hospital room, and she sent me home with no medicine. She sent me home with nothing. So imagine laying in the hospital room, feeling like you're about to die, and then getting news like this that you're about to die. Y'all, I was distraught. Me and my husband, we started praying. Y'all, I texted my kids. I texted my sisters. I even got to the point where I had to tell my oldest daughter, because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know what was going on. Although I knew that I was good with the HIV because I'm negative. Although I knew that I was good, I allowed that doctor to get in my head. I did that. So I am going to make a complaint, and I am going to do everything in my power so that she can feel my pain, because the way that she tried to deliver whatever she tried to deliver, y'all, I knew it was nothing but the devil, okay? So I came home, and I immediately started praying, y'all. I immediately started telling my mama, because my mom passed away from breast cancer. And I started saying, oh no, you got to come heal your child, because I am not ready to go. So, I was like, you know what? I'm going back to the hospital because I feel bad. And this lady done delivered this damn message, and I can't see my primary care doctor until next week. So I went back to the doctor, and of course I sat in there for a whole nother 7 hours before they could see me. And when they saw me, I was so frustrated because all they wanted to do was give me aspirin. So I was so frustrated because all they wanted to do was give me aspirin. And once I sat there, I explained to the doctor what happened, and this was a male doctor. Now I have a male doctor. And he was completely shocked. His his words were, we don't even test. We normally don't test for HIV inside of their emergency room, is what he said. And I looked at him, I said, sir, he tested me. So he started looking through the results, and he called the lab, and of course, like I told y'all, that the test was negative. But he was like, I can't believe that she did that. He said that your white cells count being low had no records or no implications of having HIV. He said because your D-dimer was high, it showed that you had a viral infection, but it had nothing to do with HIV, y'all. And then when I told him that she told me that I had cancer, he was even more shocked. Like, how could she say that? Like, how could she say that? Like, y'all, my last few days all I can say is I am better now. I'm healed now. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm at a 70%. I can walk around. I can talk. I can laugh. My breathing is my breathing, I'm still wheezing and it's still struggle for me to breathe, but I'm much better. But that doctor that I saw, y'all, I know I was supposed to be talking about nails, but I needed y'all to hear the story. To just watch and listen to my story. But that doctor, I am going to complain until something happens, because the way she made me feel, the way she made my child feel, and the way she made my husband feel was not okay. Was not okay. We was in here thinking the worst when all I had was probably the flu, or what I had was probably COVID. And the reason why it wasn't showing up in my system was because I already had it for a week. So I just want you guys to know that you don't have to accept what people tell you. You don't have to accept what people tell you. If somebody tried to give you some negative results, and you know for sure that those results are not right, you always make sure that you go back and you get a second opinion, okay? And then another thing, y'all, make sure that you guys are taking care of your body, because I wasn't around here eating because of being an entrepreneur. I just want to work. But what I do want to tell you guys is make sure that you guys are taking care of your body. Make sure that you guys are eating, and make sure that you guys are drinking enough water, okay? But yeah, I just wanted to tell y'all that, because she really made me feel some type of way. I was really in here struggling, and yeah, that's my story, y'all. That's my story. And I didn't like that. That doctor she really fucked me up. Like, she really made me look at, doctors on another level because of what she did. But yeah, y'all, once you see the thank y'all for listening to that. If you've been here so long, thank you for listening. We only got like 3 more minutes before the video ends. But yeah, y'all, make sure you take care of your body. Make sure you put you first. Because at the end of the day, if something is to happen to you, and your business, your business has to shut down if you don't have your stuff set up properly, so make sure that you are taking care of your bodies, y'all. Make sure you are. But yeah, we've come to the end of the video, and as you can see, this video was only 26 minutes, because I was able to break it down like that, because it really didn't take me that long to do this set with the foam. So like I say, learn your liquid to powder ratio, learn how to control those beads so that you can start using these foams, so that you can charge more, because you can charge more whenever you're using foams. So start learning those things so that you can give your clients a better experience, okay? So I know I did a lot of talking. So if you like this video, please like this video, please share this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And like I said, make sure you follow me on my TikTok, because on my TikTok is where I go live a lot. And on on my TikTok, I have live subscriptions where you guys will be notified every time I go live. I will only go live with I will sometimes only go live with my TikTok, my TikTok subscribers, So follow me on TikTok, and remember, y'all, you are in control of your destiny. And remember, the only person holding you back is you. Shop at Sim, y'all. Click the link in our website on our bio, www.goodvibesprettynails.com, if you're interested in purchasing any of the products that you see. We have low order EMA monomer, we have nail brushes, we have nail tips, we have nail drills, we have nail lamps, we have acrylic powders that's only $9.50. If you look at this bride of Chucky, you will see what I mean when I say she's peeking from the dark. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for being here. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Leave me comments down below. Let me know how you feel. Have a blessed day, y'all.